Hello, hello. This is Coffee with Coco. I am Reverend Coco, and I want to tell you something. I am one of those women who walk with pepper spray. I have been walking with pepper spray for years, and I recently ran out, I would say maybe like 3 or 4 weeks ago, which I think is a pretty long time not to have it if you're used to walking with it. So I'm usually walking with it, and I'm thinking to myself, you know what? I need something a little bit more potent. And I'm thinking, yeah, let's upgrade to bear spray. And the reason why I wanted to go to bear spray is because while pepper spray expresses in a stream, a very thin stream, bear spray expresses as a fog. And therefore, you do not have to have good aim in order to use bear spray. And from what I understand, it also goes a lot farther. It shoots a lot farther. I think I read like at least with 1 or 2 brands, 4.5 meters, which means that danger does not have to be up close and present in order for you to utilize some form of protection. So I go online and I'm looking for bear spray, and I'm looking. And then, of course, little ads for pepper spray are popping up, and I don't want to do pepper spray. I want to do bear spray. But then, oddly enough, I see pepper spray with a gun-shaped dispenser. And I thought, oh my goodness, I'm just like super fascinated by it. Never have I seen anything like it. It was like $420, no more than $450. It came in a kit. It looked like, I could be completely mistaken, but it looked like there were bullet-like shapes or parts to this kit. And I'm not sure if the bullets contained pepper spray. I'm not really sure, but it was a whole kit, and it looked so incredibly cool. And just the idea of having gun-shaped gun-shaped pepper spray. It was pepper spray with a gun-shaped dispenser. Just the idea of having that automatically, for some reason, made me feel that I would be safer. Not exactly sure why. Now, maybe it's because I'm not completely against having a gun in my house. I have 2 children, and though I think that I have good support, and if something were wrong, I have people that I can go to. If I felt like for whatever reason I needed to leave my house, I could go and I could do that, and go stay with people who are family or friends or just really good neighbors. I have that, and I'm very, very, very fortunate. But I also am not against the idea of having a gun in my home. I don't have one. I don't have a license. I don't have any plans to go get a license, but I'm not against being licensed. So I do think that there's a sense of protection having a gun. But I don't have one. And so I think seeing pepper spray in the shape, or the dispenser being in the shape of a gun, almost gave me the best of both worlds. I am of age. You have to be 18 from what I read in order to even purchase it. But that is it. There's no license required. There's no background check as you would with a gun. And it's not deadly. So I think one of the biggest concerns that I have or have had about owning a gun is the cases that I have read where someone has invaded somebody else's home. They have defended themselves and their family and their home with a gun, and the criminal could do something completely crazy, like sue them if they get harmed in the process of trying to rob somebody else. It's very, very crazy. And so things like that, I think, have turned me off from getting a gun. Being on trial for murder seems so extreme in light of you defending yourself and defending your children in your home against an intruder who may or may not be armed, who may or may not be more than a thief, could very well be dangerous. But just the idea of it being a legal issue that could work against me has been a huge turnoff. And it's a very sad reality as well. So, I think that's why seeing that whole thing, in terms of like the kit, was so appealing to me. Now, I scroll down and now I see a well-known brand of pepper spray, and it also has a gun-like dispenser, and it's only $40. It went from $450 in one kit to $40 for one piece. And I thought, wow, that's amazing. Now I'm looking even more into this, and it seems to have the benefits of bear spray, where it shoots far. I think about 450 meters, 4.5 meters, big difference, 4.5 meters, but that's a good amount of space if someone were in danger to possibly get away safely. Okay. So from what I understand with pepper spray, you need to be up close and personal with danger to use it. And you have to have good aim. And with bear spray, it's the opposite. With this dispenser, it seemed to have those benefits as bear spray because it shot far, and the spray is a fog, which is great. So I'm looking, and then I'm thinking to myself, if I needed to really like grab this from my purse, or even let's say I'm feeling, cowgirlish, or cowboyish or something, and I want to put it in my pants, like in the back, or like a cop or something. I'm just being juvenile. I realize that it's not a toy, but let's say I needed easy access to it and I needed to grip it. I think that it would be very, very easy for me, for my hand to find it and locate it and use it if necessary, in the spur of the moment. And it looks like it wouldn't break as easy as the canisters that I've had in the past. So I'm looking, and here's the whole point. While I thought it was very, very cool, while it even brought up parts of my childhood of playing, cops and robbers, when I was little, and didn't have any fear about playing with guns, like I might be shot by the same people who are supposed to be protecting me. I am now concerned that having a dispenser in the shape of a gun would actually put me at risk just the same as a real gun, as I've seen with so many other people. My concern is that someone would think that this gun that looks totally fake, that has parts of it that are actually white, that actually has the brand of pepper spray on the handle, would believe that this is a real gun, that they are somehow in danger, that they need to strike first and harm me because they've got some kind of delusion that I am harmful. I am concerned that while I may feel safer with that dispenser shaped as a gun, will it put me at risk with the same people who are supposed to be protecting me? Will it make me a threat to people who already saw my skin color as a threat, who already stigmatized my blackness, who already believed me to be some kind of a criminal in the first place? Will this thing that makes me feel safer give me anxiety, as it may also place me in danger? Just a thought. This is Coffee with Coco, and I'm out.